difference between what was it? Soft boys and is it soft boys and flower boys?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
flower boys came out of Asia. The difference is flower boys came out of Asia and soft boys are what the name for it in the West. But the Gominam, they have been they're kind of like the little sweetie. They're the Jimin of BTS. And it's a kind of softer masculinity that women in Asia really like, and then I think women all over the world are more increasingly gravitating towards. I need to go back and reread that chapter, but um, what it gets into is the ways that men, I think, are increasingly falling under the same pressure as women to have beautiful skin and get work done. And is that gender equality? Like the question is sort of like, well, now men are having to fix themselves too. Is that better? No, because the nature of the demands are the problem. It's not that like they're applied equally. It's that we are having to do them at all is what is problematic.
Well, yeah, I noticed that when I was looking at BTS and all the other boy groups that came out of,
Yes,
and they all had that very soft porcelain skin. It's like, wow, these guys are really. And I thought it was just
totally.
them. Yeah, I thought it was just
Yeah.
them, but like, but it's the
No,
whole.
there's an
Yeah,
expectation, yeah, and there's makeup, and there's routines, and there's, the skin Botox, which is one of the procedures I tried over there, which is
right.
the where they inject tiny amounts of Botox, it's like micro Botox, it's tiny amounts of Botox under your skin instead of straight into the muscle, and yeah, I mean, it's so wild because, uh the beauty industry is projected to continue to keep growing. It is recession proof, even though we were all locked in for a few years for some folks. It did not stop the growth and the steady march of the cosmetics and personal health industry from getting bigger and bigger. And the central conceit of capitalism is growth. And so capitalism not only grows to more populations, it also grows within populations. So if the women's market is completely saturated, they're like moving into men, they're moving into kids. And that's what we've seen in South Korea, especially because the domestic market is already saturated. So it's like, all right, let's go younger and let's go into other gender.